Hello, welcome back. So I haven't played in a while, so let's see what we have over here. Yes, we have a great boarding party with cursed here. This guy has the heavy translocator, which I like a lot. Come on, move. This with the the stun button, and he's with the Hellfire Blade, which is kind of like the best combination in a way because you debuff them, you stun them, and then you just set the room on fire. And the problem is actually getting all of this to work together. I guess also have the summoners, which I was lucky enough to find. Yeah, I think the issue is that how do I keep these guys alive? Oh, I guess I gave him the armor. He's buffy. He's pretty buff as well. Okay. Yeah, good decision from my part. Boy. This is the Mo, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Mo. No bone shrines. We'll go there. Oh, wow, the repair station is so far away. Yeah. How bad can it be, right? It's very bad. So he doesn't have anything for suffocation resistance, which will be a problem. Yes, be a problem. I guess I'll just have to teleport him and the cyborg assassin. Oh, I hope you got the buff. Cyborg fused. Well, okay, they're immune to fire. Come on, you got interrupted for not. You're immune to poison and you get interrupted by poison. That's silly, no way. I would do that over there. Have to be careful with the anomaly surges as well. Yeah. Wait, did I shoot the missile? The missile was... same old problem. Okay, now we need the healing room. This is not fast enough. I should have disabled the shield. What, you missed? You missed everything? Yeah, that's a problem. I guess I cannot really fight the demons too well, the demonic ships too well. The medbay is barely holding on. I really need to upgrade my shield. I might not make it to the shop at this rate, but at least if I keep fighting demonic ships. Hold on. Yes, please. I guess I can fight 2 more demon ships before I'll be in trouble, or I need to upgrade the shields. The blood prints. I guess it's a nice little thingy. Probably this should be given to the assassin. Nah, I think my boarding team is great as it is. I don't need to change anything. So he's the one in charge of the room. Okay. I do have another psychic slot, but poison is so weak. Careful now. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. So him and... Oh, not him. Don't do that. That's going to be a big problem. Well, they can handle themselves. We go there. don't remember this event. I don't think I ever saw this event. Well, tell me if you have seen this event by now. Because it's weird. You are supposed to give scrap, get something in return, and then you also have to do a fight. Oh, he destroyed the door system, which caused my ship to lose 1 HP. That's so annoying. Oh, and then the missile. What? Gravity glance. Interesting. That's a very interesting event. Very rewarding as well. Wait, okay. Something is burning on the enemy ship. It was not my ship, thankfully. Well, let's heal this little guy as well. You never know. I guess the ship... Well, let's actually observe this. What happens if a ship is left without systems that are not damaged? Can it be destroyed if it's on red all over the land? Will it just burn forever like this, or it will just get destroyed at some point? No, I'm not sure. We'll just... forget about it. I think it'll just stay like that. Okay, we have a galaxy to burn. I mean, a galaxy to save. Why are they giving me the cool stuff? This is actually helping me a lot with the damage. Wrath of Angels. I guess the God King mantle is kind of meh. It's good in the beginning and you have a nice amount of choices, but it seems like it's not that good because you don't get many choices overall. Maybe you get 5 or let's say 10 choices per game. But it's too much RNG in my opinion. I really want the Temporal Shroud. Yes. Energy Beam. No, I might Auto Disruptor a little bit more. This is so good as well. This is kind of cancelling itself out with the other one. Have to take the repair, sadly. It's also an option to do it like this. I don't know. I guess I just need more scrap, which is the biggest problem of this difficulty. So this just inflicts minor crew damage and does slow. Does 1 hull damage. Is great. Wait, what? Oh. Oopsie, I guess I forgot my cyborg on that ship or something. What happened? Wait, what happened to my cyborg? Ah, it's okay. I was in that room though. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just looking at all of the details because these are kind of like the biggest units in the game and they really need to increase the HP of the Cyber Fused a little bit more because if you look at the design, it seems like the Death Knight has the same HP as the Servo Excavator, which has a little more than the Soul Cyborg, which is... yeah, the Cyber Fuse feels like it's underfed at this point. It really needs a little bit more. 110 is not enough. Okay, ready to go? Yes, please. No, please. So we'll only be getting a weapon. The amount of crew we have is not enough to win, but we'll do our best. We'll try our best. We can use these 2 guys to move over there. Heavy lance. Gravity glance. Nah, it will hit, it will hit. Don't have to worry about that. And then hit the shield with the other one. Yeah, after you kill the first enemy, it becomes so much easier. Can I? Nah, we have to use the missiles. It's tempting to not use the missiles, but it's going to be too slow. Okay, so wait. What happens if I teleport them all? That is so weird. So basically I teleported them to a smaller room and nobody got teleported. Anyway. Not taking damage in the first 25 seconds of combat will be helpful in a lot of ways because it will allow us to save more scrap. So basically it's a defensive weapon, a defensive structure that allows us to save more money. Yeah, good job, doggy. The weapons. Oh, they got stunned. Rats. Oh, him and... Run to your big brothers. The heart and then the shield. Then the siege missile. Yeah, the siege missile is a bit overpowered in a way. And then back. I also should really summon before we do all of this. Tired. Really, they... Go away, demons. Greater demon heart. This is a bit annoying. How do I not do this? How do I split them in a way where it makes more sense? I guess I can change the greater necromancer. No, I don't know. We'll just have to see a bit later. The problem is that the demons will probably target him, but he has enough health to run away to them. I can just move these guys over here, and if I need them, I can move them to the other room. Makes sense. We just needed one more. Yeah, now everything is online. Oof. A hard one, okay. I also have to be more careful because I will miss a shop. If I don't play this game for a few days, I'll not be good at it. But I guess I can just aim for the heart and that. Okay. The assassin's cyborg. These guys will move over here. And they have to start summoning, otherwise it will be too late. Lance is back online. This is such a stressful game in a way. You're always looking out if you should not destroy the ship too soon. Yeah, that's enough. They're taking so much damage because we don't have oxygen. Wait, did the missile miss? The missile missed. Let's send him to the weapon room just in case. Okay, not bad. 42 scrap, oh that's so generous. They're killing me with their generosity in the maw over here. I guess without the amount of scrap you normally get, you don't have a chance. It seems like it's going to be a gimmick to defeat the boss on Torment 11 because we get barely any resource to buy any crew members. And this amount of upgrades are kind of like the max I could get from so many exclusion zones. It's kind of sad. They're going to make me go into the high temperature node. Maybe they should just make them more, have more ships with oxygen. I don't think it's that good if they have so many enemies with demon ships. It doesn't make sense in a way either. Why is he not going to his post? Somehow he's becoming stronger. Yes. Okay, so the ship captain is a lot stronger right now. Well, not the ship captain, the ship... I say the ship driver. I guess the navigator would be more appropriate. This little husk is super strong. And we have to go away from there, otherwise we'll burn again. This is a bit of an annoying thing because I just get a... Yeah, let's get it anyway. We'll only get a necrotizing agent or something to summon a medium demon, not a lesser demon, not a higher demon, a medium demon. I guess I should have attacked the ship for the scrap over there. A note to self. Never enslave that demon because it will always be a small demon. Okay, max hull points reached. Wait, that will be 2 as well. The lack of oxygen, that will be a bigger problem in the future. Okay. Since they're so lightly crewed, we can do some. I guess I'll always have to spend 1 missile per ship, which is not that bad. Disruptor, how much scrap can I get for this? I don't know, I'll just take it. Yeah, not bad. This is the first time I didn't lose a lot of HP. Yeah, we're not really getting anything good. I just probably need 3 or more psychers. Temperatures. That's as well as take the node that has 2 destinations to avoid that. He can handle that. Let's summon that. That goes there. That goes there. Not do that again because from what I can see it will not teleport anyone to the targeted room if you teleport 2 at the same room. Oh great, another disruptor. I guess just teleport back. That's such a problem when the missile misses. Because they'll slowly repair everything. Oh no, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Good job, little zombies. Apparently this is working. This is my biggest concern about this game on higher difficulty settings. Will it just be a cheese or a RNG if you defeat the last boss, or is there some strategy that I'm missing? Okay, same thing as before, probably. Let's back on time. We are taking a lot of damage again. Okay, recall everyone, otherwise we'll take too much damage again. Each missile. It's also very risky to try and summon before they fire that stuff at me, because they'll interrupt them for sure. They choose to interrupt the captain. It's up to this ghoul, the specialist ghoul team, the ghoul assault team. Oh, I didn't see what the reward was. Probably just scrap and stuff. Oh, okay, the scrap is actually rising fairly fast. Okay, who else wants a weapon? Nobody wants a weapon? No, you're all armed. Kind of sad. We just have another weapon shop, which probably will not buy anything. Or I could just buy another macro lance. This is also pretty good because we can summon quite a bit of rot spawns. I guess we'll have to change this at some point because the final ship will just destroy us because we don't have enough way to sustain ourselves. I'll keep the Fusillade. The Disruptor is decent. I guess it... No, it's too risky to use the Disruptor. Actually, I will not use the Auto Disruptor ever because it's just too expensive in terms of power. So I'll need 2 power. With 3 it will be 5, and let's say... I have a lot of doubts that I'll be able to finish the boss, but we'll see. We shall see. Just use the micro lances, yeah. This is why I love this build, this ship as well. It's just lances all over the place. Lances will be flying anywhere where there's an enemy. And over the trees. I guess I should have refused and I would have fought someone. Okay, this... yeah, I guess it's a little bit of a repetition. A witty glance. What's the demon heart over there? Oh, that's a treasure chest, I guess. We hit. Wait, is that a tech priest? What do you mean? And what's it doing on the demonic ship? I guess it's not a demon. I have so many questions. So does this guy just sit over there until he dies, or what? Yes, he does. Oh, we still have one more shot in that. Nah, it's okay. I guess we can destroy it just by using the macro lens without needing to expand ammo. Yes, it works. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting after each combat. I'm not sure. But for science, we'll try it. I mean, the developers have to introduce a way to get more scrap at some point, besides, you know, the usual methods of having crew that will give you more events. Possibly might give you more events. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, I feel like I missed 3 or 4 encounters during the last part of the map, the second part of the map. Now we're going to the shopping mall. The shopping mall... I need a credit card for the shopping mall. We barely have enough money to buy... Oh, perfect. We have to work fast with this one. We aim for that. Probably going to aim for that as well. Is that... I also have the option of just straight up destroying the ship. Should have attacked the... No, it's okay. We will not take any damage. Maybe I should just try to destroy their oxygen, their shields, their weapons, and retreat everyone. I have to remember never to try that again. Pressure suit. Finally we have some resistance to zero oxygen. I have to stop doing that. That's too tense. Yes, the brave leader, the brave commander will have to get a suffocation. If I get another one, I can probably give it to the Death Knight. They work so well in a big team. Okay, attack that. Shoot one over there for good measure. Fire? Why? Oh yeah, this is that particular annoying Imperial strike craft that has a lot of Imperial sorcerers or just stuff that throws fire in my face. Let's put a stop to that. I guess fire is not damaging them. I hate it when this happens. Accidentally teleported everyone out of the ship. This is going to be a nightmare to solve. Rats. I'm afraid that... Just put it out already, man. Sometimes they like to delay it until the last possible moment where I don't... I'm so afraid of fire in this game. It's like, fire is that thing that kills you once, twice, maybe, let's say, 3 times per 10 to 20 games, but when it happens, you always remember it. Always afraid of it. Yeah, I have to keep my hands off this guy's translocator. Ready? Not much of a reward. Yeah, it's a big problem. I guess I'll just try to recruit a lot of cheaper units if it's possible. Please don't give me a Space Marine. Yes, a Space Marine. Do we have a Mortician? Amazing. I guess I can use 2 more of these guys because I need something to summon. No, hands off. Should be... no, that's a bad idea. And servo house will go over... oh, that's a good idea. So something like this, and I'll replace him with him, because the sensor is a lot more important in a way. But will they attack someone? No. No, kill back yet. I don't think they'll actually attack the front of the ship. They never seem to do it. Yeah, something like this. So everything is fully crewed and powered. Did I sell a weapon? There's no point in selling the weapons. I guess we'll just give them the weapons, even though they're not technically for them. Necromancer with a big weapon. Nothing will be assigned until we reach the final area. For obvious reasons. I mean, we still have a little bit of the last part. Not working. Stop damaging the ship, it's pretty much destroyed. Let's go over there and tell him to stop that. Okay, it works. It worked. He went into the room and said stop that, and he really stopped. I also will need at least 2 shields for the boss, if I know what's good for me. This is so, well, I don't want to say easy. And then fight. We will need everyone for this fight. I might as well destroy the life support system. Of course, that's interrupted. Yes. Wow, they're actually losing a lot of health over there. Siege missile time, I guess. Now what do I do? I guess I have to teleport them all over again, otherwise this will be painful. Oh no, that's a bad idea. I just looked at the... I thought I could kill the enemy crew members, but I forgot they explode on death. And that might have been a big disaster. Because if they explode on death, they might have damaged the ship. And that's how you take so much damage from a single enemy ship, like it's the biggest threat ever, but it's not. They just get lucky. It's tempting. Okay, I'll have to take the shipyard point, I guess. Go there. You go there. Come on. The game is so weird right now. I feel like all of the enemy ships are so brittle they can barely take a punch. I have to carefully attack them. That's another problem. You know what? I hate them. They're going to make me slowly destroy them. Sure, no problem. Hey boys, where are you going back? I guess this is the best option. Terror missiles. See what I mean? You barely get a choice in loot. I'm still kind of vulnerable to borders, even though they can handle a fight. Yeah, let's just go because the next one will look. So, right. No, because this is a lot of evasion that they have. Perfect. They'll just summon a lot of zombies on my ship if I'm not careful. Oh, or they'll just die like that. Oh, I see what they're doing. Basically all of the slots were filled with summoners. If I didn't have such good borders, this would have been almost game over. I could never have destroyed so many zombies, probably. I cannot believe I lost so much HP. Much hull HP. Yeah, just passing by, don't worry. So, it doesn't have a lot of evasion. But it does have good crew members, or strong. I have to fire a weapon at the weapon room, which sounds weird. He'll calm down. Wait a minute, did we just take damage from our own crew member? This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, you repair that and also mop the floor. I can never trust these death cultists. Okay, 270 at a cycle shop. Not enough. I think you need about 400 at least at a cycle shop. And I was right. I was right. I needed about 400. It's so tempting. I want all of this. I want. I think I want to buy everything from here except for the Noxious Blast. Okay, let's take it easy. So, I need a Greater Necromancer at least and Soul Storm with High Magister. And sell that, maybe. Or I should not even bother in trying. Okay, now this looks kind of like the... I don't want to jinx it, let's not jinx it. It's an average build. I have to hide the necromancers. It needs a weapon. I'll put him in the engine room because he can actually take a few punches here and there. Looks like everything is okay. It's nothing. Nah. I might go into the final battle with just lances, even though it's such a bad idea. Much. It's tough, to be honest. It all depends on how much extra scrap I can get to either switch out one of my weapons or simply just leave the fusillade. Because the idea is to replace one of the lances with this one, but that will mean I will not be able to fight them in the first phase of the battle anyway. So that's 2 hull damage. I guess I will have to sell the gravitic lance at some point. Yeah, I wish I had enough for that other Death Knight. Oof, that's so... Help him with that. I guess then just go back. Oh wait, they have the cycles that are sore losers. No, they blocked the lance. I saw it too late. Such sour losers. I hate these guys. Okay, everyone starts using their mind powers. That's bad because he didn't put the fire. I hate stuff like this. It's almost impossible to predict, and it's also... Yeah, I should have stayed in the boarding. What are they even firing at me at this point? Yeah, these are the most dangerous ships ever. The ones you don't know what psychic powers they have. We had it. What happened? Wow. There's just no way to deal with these guys. I mean, if I would have stayed on their ship longer, I should have stayed more in boarding. I just have too many weapons that will shoot again very soon, and my missile is not ready. And I cannot board the game because they just have too low... The developers probably will have to do something about stuff like this. Yes, thank you for the free damage. It stops the missiles as well. Are you joking me? This might be the end of my run for such a... I could also send someone... No, I'll never sacrifice one of my units for that, even though it's probably certain death for me. I'll just take defeat over anything else, to be honest. There's nothing I can do against such a small ship defended by the stupid shields with such low health. Either I die or I die. There's no other way around it, and that's so stupid. It's literally no... It's a puzzle without a solution. Whatever I do, I will either lose too many crew members, or I lose an important crew member, or I lose too much HP of the ship anyway, and I just cannot attack them in any way. And they have damaged all systems way too much at this point. Come on, zombies, it's all up to you. Oh. How do you do that? Because 1 HP means the ship could have been destroyed at any moment, and that means I would have lost a lot more if I was not careful. How do you do this? I guess I just need to have 2 shields, but shields were not the problem here. The problem was the lack of information about the game. Would I have killed them before I would have died? 1 more HP from the ship would have been too much. This is not so bad. We have some healing, more or less. We're going to leave this battle with the tail behind our legs. We lost this battle, pure and simple. They just had too many cycles protecting them from any type of damage, which is the problem. Even missiles. Something I never had to deal with, something that blocks or missiles. The ship was so small I couldn't do much anyway. And this is a similar situation, so let's just send all of the zombies beforehand. Bombard. First, we'll try to hit. Okay, it was hit, then that. That might destroy it as well. See, this is the big problem. They just have the stupid shields up, and I will die if I blink. Call them. Come on. We are mere seconds away from either defeat or victory. That was also pretty close. Yeah, I just destroyed them so fast, I am left with only one option. Do I risk losing the ship or do I just retreat immediately? Anglers, yeah, and nothing is really good. I'll just go here for the extra repairs, to be honest. Oh, they gave me everything I didn't find the entire game over here. Let's have the steens, that's good. Okay, now everything is so good that I have to decide what to take. And I can sell that, It's tempting to buy all of these, but I think I'll just take the tactical exoskeleton. This, and I'll think about the other stuff in a while. Great movement. Great movement speed, and now he can teleport and survive without oxygen. It's so tough. Why is it so hard to choose? Cathedral Ward will work very well against bigger opponents like Space Marines, which I need to put on my Cyber Fused. I think we have to buy it. I might not even have enough power for the weapons I have. I just put everyone in the same room. Probably will meet ships that have big rooms. And it's also tempting to just use the patches. Life half. Well, let's hope we'll be okay until the next point. This is again going to be one. Okay, just shoot a macro lance there. Okay, that disabled most of the weapons, and then one on the Centurion. That's much dodge. I guess this will be aimed at the weapons, hopefully. Here here comes the flaming build of annoyance. I guess we killed most of them, but my ship is still on fire. Just doubling down on fire. Okay, I think I'll just leave it like this. I'll not use any of my other weapons. Can I leave the ship? Oh, we can leave the ship now. There's no way they'll be able to defeat that many zombies and fire. Yeah, we can stay and put out one more fire. I'll just assume it will appear in the most annoying place ever. Oh, pretty annoying. We'll only have enough materials to repair for the battle, sadly. It's so... again, it's so... Man, I have the perfect build for the game in a way, but I'm afraid to use it because I might destroy the ship with my borders on it. So I guess hybrid builds don't work very well in this game, or at least not anymore. What else do I want to shoot? The shield, but that's also dangerous. Will not take any damage for... I wish there was a counter. There should be a counter somewhere over here if you have that module. Yeah, 0-0. Okay. Why are they doing so much damage? I guess they just have a lot of high damage units. Okay, last event before the ship repair. I can just take this guy. Such a tense game. I don't know, all of these problems are caused by the lack of 2 shields, which I cannot afford because I'm insisting too much on defensive. I'm insisting too much on offensive power and defensive crew members as well. I hate these guys. It seems like I'm encountering them more and more. I haven't destroyed all of them, and they still have some weapons which will do a lot of damage, sadly. That was another sketchy fight. How did they get a storm cannon tier 6? Look at the weapons they had. That will definitely do some damage. This is not going to work. I'm having a lot of doubts about my strategy. I could really use the shield charger, which will help me a lot. Okay, how much power do I have without those two? Oh, okay, so I have enough to power these two weapons, so I have 5. I guess the missiles are the main item I can use to defend. No, I probably will lose because I don't have a better shield or the shield charger. But how do I even get the shield charger? At least it's not that stupid necro barge ship that annoys me to no end. That would also be interesting. Also have a lot of machine slaves, so I guess they have a lot of DPS because of that. Yeah, have to get the repair. Okay, let's start prepping everyone for the big event. Let's try to give them something to summon if they don't have already something to summon. No other way around it. Fingerer. Not that useful. Oh, and that's it. That's all of the summoning stuff we had. Yeah, as you can see, I had a lot of slots to improve a lot of things. Like, I could have given them more weapons, more health, more summoning, more stuff, but nowhere to put it. Better to use the rift bombs. Oh, I guess I should have sold that as well. Let's sell it. A rift bomb or siege missile? Rift bomb or siege missile? Rift bomb, I guess. 29 missiles, which is okay. I might squeeze my crew for a little more. Oh. I don't think he'll break down doors, so I'll get the necromancer. Where is the necromancer going to go? Also, I'm going to put them in the same room. I'll put him over here because we don't have anything that summons over here. Also, will not have enough power for the bombard. I wish I had enough power for the bombard. It looks good. It doesn't seem like I'm missing anything, to be honest. I guess I can just fire that and maybe forget about a weapon. Maybe forget about... I will fire the hull, but the fusillade will not be that useful. Yeah, this might be the way to go. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Okay, it already starts with a beam that ignores... Yeah, it's a tier 3 beam that ignores the first tier of the shield. Yeah, it looks like they might have reduced the number of weapons on these ships because there were too many weapons. We need to put people over there. But I think we can just use the heavy translocator on the shield. Yeah, try that for size. Yes, we should disable their weapons and then summon everything anywhere. So anything will be summoned anywhere. First the zombies and then the special summons. Just like it, everyone just goes on their ship and everyone starts summoning. Stand the right person, the right. Okay, don't interrupt. They're interrupting the summoners. I knew it. They had something up their sleeve. How does this servo husk take so much damage from a fleshling? Oh, they have new organs over here. They have the obscene organ which adds more damage. Oh, okay, so it's a summoning ship right now. I'm pretty sure they're winning that fight. They're all getting stunned, burned up, and then cursed. Yeah. He only lost 23 health, and the other ones are fine. Okay, and now we're summoning the big fiends, the bigger demons. Other cannon, please. They're still fighting over here. What do they have? They have a Blood Knight and another Blood Knight. Guess that servo excavator is toast, but I'm not sure what's attacking it. Or what's... How did that servo excavator take so much damage? I guess they have the strength drain, which would explain a couple of things. I could also just... Nah. If he didn't have the heavy translocator, I would have summoned him back. I completely forgot to activate that. I have a Rift Bomb, which you could use over there. Why did I do that? I guess we have to recall the crew. Yeah, everyone will just get destroyed by the tentacles now. I'm not a fan of. I hate this part so much. They should really change it. It's not the fact that I'm losing stuff, it's the fact that I cannot access my weapons or a lot of my stuff. I'm just inaccessible. I can handle a tentacle. I could teleport him to the other room. Oh, he didn't get to use another necros. Okay, looks like everyone successfully summoned, and we have to get ready for the next tier of summoning. Some of them are mind control, which means we... yeah. Let's calm down. I wish I had an Imperial Scribe with me. I keep forgetting to get one. Did they teleport my own crew on the enemy ship? Maybe. Enemy systems not being able to take damage is such boring. Tentacle. Tentacle destroyed my life support. How can you stop this from happening? I would like to see the developers try this what they call this tactic they have, where they just disable your weapons and then you're supposed to fight the enemy. He has too much, he took too much damage, he's immune to... Okay, calm down and summon stuff. I guess it's good that the ship was on fire. What caused the fire in the first place? I have no idea what caused the fire on their ship. It's still so dangerous for us. I have to repair also the shield. that's not going to work whatever I do. Yeah, it's annoying. I guess the one with the... Oh. He survived. Great job. Just too much damage. There's just too much downtime for my weapons. I could also just kind of do a rush where I might die. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So half of the ship is destroyed and the other half is under serious trouble. Okay, so it's a matter of what ship gets destroyed first. What is that reinforcement over there? They have a flash knife. Interesting. I wish you would be able to play with all of the new units they added, or all of these units that are kind of unique. A flash knight. Projectile that does 1 damage to the ship automatically sacrifices nearby orc. What do you mean? It's a it's such a weird combination. So they have bonus repair speed. They have the flash ability that they do damage if they have more trolls with them. It's such a cool unit. This guy is only here protecting the life support system, that's his only job. Yeah, I kind of knew it, we had to sacrifice some units. I don't think I can repair that, no matter how I try. So will that create another subspace breach? Oh, we have a lance. I just summon them. Nah, they can go down with the ship this time. I don't trust it. Something bad might happen. Torment 12, you died, but we won. That was horrible. I guess I could have retreated him and he would have lived anyway, but yeah. I didn't trust it enough. Okay, yeah, that was... Again, it was based more on luck than anything else. So here, bosses are even stronger. And enemies have more firepower. Are you telling me that a small ship, Imperial ship with cycles that can burn your ship to a crisp, meaning 5 or 6 cycles that can launch fireballs at your ship, that has a storm cannon tier 3, a storm cannon tier 2, another cannon and sheave missiles is not enough firepower, and this will have even more firepower? Well, at least it will not reduce the amount of scrap we get. Okay, so we have reached Torment 12. It was a very long journey, to be honest. Let me see how many hours I have. I have 45 hours into the game. 45 hours, but I guess I also played in the more or less close beta that my progress got carried through, and probably 15 hours of these are just me unlocking ships and some other stuff, so I'm actually happy with the game. Yeah, one of the best games of the year, and we actually managed to reach Torment 12 without abusing anything in particular or any bugs or stuff like that. We just played normally with a lot of other ships, and at some point, yeah, we kind of got fixated on the Cyberfuse commander, which has a lot of downsides, and most of the times he cannot even... The problem with the Cyberfuse is that he cannot use half of the ships because he's unable to repair or man stations efficiently. That kind of leaves him only for boarding weapons. So now with boarding weapons and the Wrath of the Angels, we can finally have some builds that will do a lot of damage. Now I wanted to have a summoning build with this one, and then the warp lance as well. It seems like the weapons are useless against the boss in the final fight. You never get to use them and your systems will be deactivated automatically. So what's even the point of bothering to get good weapons, because all of the weapons will be disabled in the final phase anyway. So I guess just taking 2 weapons, lances and good torpedoes are the way to go. And maybe just leave the lances as a gimmick so they have something to target. Phew. I didn't think it was possible, but we did it. So these are all of the ships currently in the game. They're only missing one more ship from there, and they're missing only 4 more ships. The game is definitely lacking some variety to some of the builds, so I hope they modify most of these anyway. So a little bit more balance, a little bit more elements, a little bit more nuanced factions, and definitely just give me more scrap with Torment 12, because it feels like I'm playing the game with me throwing away half of the scrap I get, or more than half, because I can barely afford anything, so I'll just have to always use the same strategy, meaning 4 borders, the rest will be psychers that can summon, 2 lances. Yeah, it's kind of limiting, but it's pretty good as well. I don't know, we'll just have to see. I'm not sure what I'll do next time, but maybe I'll take a break from the game and see if they update the game or something. If you want to see more videos of this game, let me know, I'll make more, or maybe I'll even stream it on Twitch. Bye bye.